back at you. They try to hate on the videos and everything else like that. You dig? But we don't give up on what we try to record. We gonna record it, get the message out, and everything else like that. These niggas be hating ass niggas. You feel me? But right back at you. So, like I said in my earlier video, I've been doing a research on sociopaths, psychopaths, narcissists, whatever the word is, and antisocial. You feel me? Learn all the definition, watching multiple videos, doing research and seeing what this description of what these things are. And like I said in the previous video, I'm on a path of righteousness. So and when you're on the path of righteousness, you have to check all boxes. You have to understand that you are not the problem that you're fighting against. You feel me? I know a lot of people make it seem like you are the problem and everything else like that, but if you believe that you're not the problem, I advise you to fight against it. You feel me? I know in certain businesses of the world, sometimes a person can accuse you of doing something. A person can accuse you of rape, but if you know that you didn't do it and you don't want to mess up your business and everything else and your image in the public eye, some of these people settle and pay these people off so that the situation is shut down and it goes away and they cannot be covered under documents and everything else. But that's a mistake. You feel me? If you are not guilty of the things that you are being accused of, I advise you to fight it. That's just God's way of telling you to let go of everything else to fight for the truth. You feel me? So me fighting for my truth has led me into going to this realm of sociopath, psychopaths, and narcissists, just to check those boxes to make sure that I'm not those things and to understand the enemy better so I can once you identify completely what you're fighting, you can get to better defeat it. Like in those demonic movies, the demon always hides his name. Always. That's why the priests always fight tooth and nail to that demon and make sure that it asks the demon, what is your name, demon? What is your name, demon? And the demon will never give up his name. And the only way you can defeat a demon is to identify what that demon is through his name. We know this already through, I've seen all those movies, those demonic movies, you feel me? The exorcism of the exorcism of this, or the demonic movies, or you feel me? These demons always, that's the only thing they can hold on to is identification, because the identity, you can have the description down pat. I done had description of the enemy down pat, but I just didn't have the identity of it. The identity is just the description is just the traits of the demon, but you need to know the demon's name. So that's what the path I'm on right now, is to learn what I'm fighting and everything else like that. The last video went off on some bullshit. You feel me? All of a sudden that shit went off. Like, it's all good though. We're back on this video right here. And I was saying in the last video, look, man, you have to understand, man, these people will fight you tooth and nail just to hide their name. You feel me? They will fight you tooth, but it's best for you to educate yourself and understand that the things that you fighting are it's a spiritual war. You feel me? They're just fighting you too. They're only fighting you because they have to fight you. Feel me? And I also explain about the fact that when I was on the East Coast, don't worry, I'm gonna get in the rhythm. When I was on the East Coast and I moved to the West Coast, the same thing was happening. And I realized that the people that I'm fighting against were narcissists. You feel me? These people that I'm fighting against are narcissists. You feel me? They call me a narcissist, but to tell the truth, the description fits them more than it fits me. Feel me? They want to have control over me. They do not want me to be happy in any form or shape. They do not want people to see that they were the reason why I was not doing good in life in any form or shape. Not that I'm giving the power over to them, but they want you to continue to be in misery. You feel me? They want you to be dependent upon them. You feel me? That's what a narcissist do. A narcissist will do everything in their power to make sure that you're dependent upon them. And they also do everything in their power that you don't do good when you leave their sight. So they can be like, you see, I was the one that was helping him. You feel me? So when you start doing good in any form or shape, they don't like that shit. So they have to stir up campaign and they try to do all kinds of things to make sure that you come right back to them and crawl back to them. And I also raised the question, can can a country or community or an island anywhere else who has a leader who's narcissist have an influence on the people that he's leading? Of course, we see that around the world. You feel me? This is the reason why they always our rulers, our former rulers, who are the colonialisms of former rulers, when they rule over colonies and everything else like that, even up to this day, they want some of these countries to depend on aid. You have to understand what's going on. They want these countries to depend on aid. They don't want these countries to do good. They have to always be a country that depends on aid so they can look important. So they can be like, they cannot make it without us. You feel me? That's why you see the persecution of same group of people around the world. So these group of people can constantly depend on aid to make them feel like they're worth something. That's narcissistic behavior itself. As I'm learning, I have to apply it to different areas around the world. You know, that's what I do. I bring everything back into perspective. That's my specialty. You feel me? So it makes sense when you think of it like that. And I take it, I bring it back into my own life itself. About the people that I've been dealing with. You feel me? They take everything away from you so you can be dependent upon them. You feel me? You have to understand what is going on. You feel me? These people are narcissists. You feel me? And there was probably, it's too many of them. I'm starting to think that they had a leader that influenced them for them to have that kind of. That's why moments in time you have to be very careful with the people that you follow. You feel me? Because the person that leads you is the person that you become. You feel me? Because when Christ said that. No, did Christ say that? Christ or Jesus? Oh, that's the Christ or Jesus. Jesus or God said, my sheep will know me by my voice, right? So if your sheep, damn, homie, you can drive along, bro. Drive. Ain't nobody stopping you from driving. If your sheep knows you by the voice, sheep know you by the voice, that tells me that the trait, the character of a leader pours over to the individuals that is following him. That's disturbing me. So if Christ is following God and we are following Christ, that means that we are walking in the image of Christ itself. So when God made us, he made us in his image, right? So the person that you allow to lead you, your president, your leader, the influence around your life, you take the traits of these people, and these people have taken the traits of a narcissist. And guess what? A narcissist is someone is a trait that is learned, not something that you're born with. You feel me? I mean, your parents will pass it down onto you, but the truth be told, epigenetics have taught us that the reason why a parent will have diabetes and her kids will have diabetes and her kids will have diabetes, the reason why is because they're eating the same food. You feel me? We know that from epigenetics already, that the trait of the disease is not genetic. You feel me? The reason why the family keep having the same diseases every generation, because it's a tradition to eat the same kind of food. Whether it's pasta, you know, that's too much sugar and everything else like that. So if you eat too much pasta, you're more likely to get some kind of diabetes. Whether it's rice and beans and chicken and whatever like that, and you have a continuation of obesity in your family, it doesn't mean that you're genetically big. It means that you've been eating too much chicken along the way. It has become a tradition, and that's the reason why you've had that disease generation. So a narcissist behavior is something like that can be passed on from generation to generation, because it's a trait that is learned through the people that raises you. So you have to understand what's going on out here. You feel me? I'm trying to learn. These niggas done fuck with the wrong nigga, because they done got a nigga getting smarter with this shit. You feel me? Don't fuck with the wrong nigga. Why y'all nigga did that to yourself? You feel me? So these are narcissistic behavior. You feel me? People have to understand what's going on out here. You feel me? When you come to a new place, you feel me? You have to pour out your cup completely. Empty it out so you can learn something new. So you don't take the same traits with you that you've learned from a narcissistic person. That's why it's very important to learn yourself. Because as time goes on, when you learn yourself, as time goes on, you get to find out that you have certain traits of you that are good, and there's a lot that's bad. you pick up a lot of bad stuff. So once you empty out your cup and you starting all over as a grown-up, you reborn, you rebirth, you get to learn these. After you learn these things about you, you only take the good with you and you move on with the rest. And that's what I'm trying to do over here, you feel me? You dig? Not over here as in California, but just over as in me, as a person itself. I've been learning, and it takes time, you feel me? The more you love yourself, the more you are going to learn, you feel me? Dig? I mean, I got so much more to say, but I gotta go in. I gotta go. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I gotta go in, and the battery's dying and everything else. But these are the things that I'm learning. I'm also learning psychopath and sociopath and antisocial. Most of them niggas is the same, these traits too. But right now I'm focusing on narcissists because the narcissist is so interesting and so intriguing to me because I feel like most of the people that I have been on company with, or the people that I've had around me have been narcissists. You feel me? They're trying to control my happiness. They want to be the only one. They be like, yeah, cause you know he's a crowd individual. He likes to be in the crowd, so we're gonna take the crowd away from him. As if my happiness depend on the crowd or performance, or I gain my strength from other people. No, like you see it for yourself that I've already separated myself from these people, and yeah, they still find a way to get in contact and wanting to know what is going on. These are traits of narcissists. A narcissist will always be in your life. They will always eventually, occasionally, once in a while, come around and try to see what is going on with you. Damn, he's still smiling? Fuck, I gotta do something so I can... Damn, he ain't fall off yet? Damn, he ain't lose your job. You like, how he ain't lose his job yet? Like, stuff like that. These are narcissistic traits. They want you to be miserable. They want you to come back so they can point the finger back at you and be like, man, I don't even know why you did it to yourself. You feel me? They don't want you to go out there yourself and figure out things on your own. You have to be self-dependent and relying upon them. They want to push everybody else away from you so you can just rely on them so they can... I don't even know the reason why they do these things, but they just do it. You feel me? And we're not just talking about individual. I'm talking about individuals and a group of people. You feel me? I'm talking about everybody. Fuck all that, nigga. If the description fits you, worry. You feel me? This is what's going on, know what I mean? This is what's going on out here, you dig? This is what I'm a victim of it. And I also said that a narcissist, the victim, right? The victim of a narcissist, when they start talking about the things that they went through, it make it seem like they're bitter. It make it seem like it makes it seem like this person, this individual is a bitter individual. It's like, damn, like the first time I started hearing the victims of narcissists, I'm like, these people are bitter. I'm like, damn, this person sounds hurt. Like, this nigga hurt. I had to watch like 5 different videos to understand what was going on. And I'm like, oh shit, they actually trying to help they're trying to help other people up who has been in the same situation. And it sounds like they're bitter, it sounds like they hurt and everything else like that, because that's what a narcissist paint the perfect picture to be. The narcissist can be a fucking Galileo of painting a picture, because they always have you 5 years or 3 years in advance already. Because remind you, once they start attacking you and start doing all these secretive things, you would not know. Because in front of you, they're telling you all these good things and this, that, and the third. But behind you, they already plotting against you. You feel me? Secretly fighting a war against you. They're secretly competing against you. That's what is going on. That's what a narcissist does. Is secretly compete against you. But in front of you, they smile at you. They might wave at you. They might give you a hug, give you a pound. They'll even buy you stuff to make it seem like they don't. They trust me, man. A narcissist will go out and buy you stuff and make sure everybody sees that that stuff is what's for you, so they can make it seem like this is what they did for you. So everybody can have in their mind that, oh, this person has been good to him. So when a person like me start complaining about that individual, it make it seem like I'm an ungrateful individual. Or if I start complaining about the same group of people, it make it seem like, oh, you a hater. Like, you a bitter ass nigga. Like, this nigga is mad hateful. You feel me? So it's like a losing battle. You can't win against a narcissist. That's what the research is telling me. The lady, the psychologist was like, yo, I was watching that on YouTube, by the way. The psychologist was like, there's no way you can win against a narcissist because they have too much time in front of you. They've been doing this for a very, very long time. There's no way you can win against a narcissist. You feel me? The only way you can win against a narcissist is to kill them with kindness. You have to present yourself in a different light than what they telling the public that you are. This is the reason why you have to basically constantly come out here and put your your own life story out. You have to put your story. You have to write a book about yourself. You have to do these things because the narcissist has already had the game on you already. They already telling everybody that this is who you are as a person. But in front of you, they're your friend and everything else like that. They probably buy you stuff. They're treating you nice and everything else. But behind your back, they're trying to destroy you. You understand? This is what I've been going through my whole life. About people who claim to be there for me, but behind my back, they probably spit on your back if you turn around. That's how much they hate you. But in front of you, for some strange reason, they just can't tell you. But everybody else knows about it except for you. And people always tell you you're not the only one. Because the narcissist will always have somebody else in the on the. Hold on, let these niggas back. Because a narcissist will always have everybody turn against you. A narcissist, it doesn't even matter how much, the lady said it perfectly, it doesn't even matter how much degree or how much better they're doing against you. They will still be jealous of you. Because it's always something that you have that they want. You feel me? That shit is crazy. And I'm like, what the fuck? I've been saying this my whole, it seems like I've been preaching this gospel. And it's like, yo, I've been dealing with a narcissist and I didn't even know. I've been dealing with a group of narcissists and I didn't even know. They was talking about relationship-wise, but I'm like, if it was relationship-wise, I done divorced niggas, divorced everybody in my life, so I don't know what they're talking about. Go ahead. You feel me? This is what a narcissist does. A narcissist, oh, what the fuck? These motherfuckers, this bitch. I'm going to have to go in. You don't want me talking about narcissists. Where this hoe came from. That's a whole nigga with red hair. That was an asshole. That's a whole nigga with red hair. Yeah, but asshole. Anyway, yo, a narcissist is crazy, B. Like, yo, you have to understand, these narcissists will take something away from you. Like, it's crazy. They will take away from you just to make sure that they should look better than yours, just to front on you. You see, narcissists, you feel me? That shit is crazy. The whole time I've been dealing with narcissists. So we're going to do more research on it. You feel me? I'm going to do more research on it. You feel me? I'm excited to even learn about it. It's exciting to put a name on the devil. Because that means I'm actually on the right path, overcoming the devil. Because in every demonic movie, the thing that they ask the devil is, what is your name, demon? I don't care what they do. They can try to chop that demon up and everything else. That demon's just gonna jump into another person. They always do. They always jump into the next person. The only way a demon is defeated if you know their name. That's why they always ask them. They fight them tooth and nail. Be like, what is your name, demon? What is your name? In every demonic movie, they always yell. This is when it's the point of defeat. When they finally can do nothing about it, they start yelling. They yell out their name. Omen, or whatever demon, Jezebel, or whatever demon that they try to call, whatever demon name it is, because the final frontier is their name. Because once you find out the name of a demon, that's when you can defeat the demon. Because everything else follow after that. But I'm about to go in, man. Let me just go in. But it feels great to finally. And the more I learn these things, I'm excited to learn. Feel me? I always like to learn. I'm a student of the game. I've always said that. Master of what? Not yet. But I'm learning right now. But feel me? This is the demons. You know what I mean? I'm about to go to work. You know what I mean? If you off this morning, you winning. Don't feel bad about the situation. Fight it tooth and nail. Don't let these niggas tell you things that you can't do and what you wouldn't do. Feel me? You can always do it. If I can do it, you can do it. Feel me? Alright, see you later. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you